Welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, baby. Good morning, everybody. Listen to me, everybody. Listen to me. I want you to be safe out there on your destination. We got to make it make sense, my people. You see, please be safe on your destination. Highways and the byways and the tryways, jumping into the flyways. Like my Uncle Ray Pitt always say, there's someone somewhere out there who loves you, and it's your family, baby. We know they love you, baby. You know, the ones who like look forward to speaking to you. And if they ain't, baby, I think you need to go and give them a call. Now, listen to me. The topic today, you know, all women today, relationship material. Now, my Uncle Ray Pitt, why you say that? Well, okay, it's a lot of questions I need to ask. Now, last night I was on live. I was a guest on the show. I need y'all to check it out. I'm gonna drop the link. Say so. In that way, y'all will know what we doing and when I'm doing it. I'm probably gonna go live now on Tuesdays with my brothers on the panel. Your narrative, we gonna drop that. But here's the deal. Let's talk about what we got to talk about today. All women today, relationship material. The reason why I asked this question, I was talking to a lot of young men and women, and the way we think about things and the positions that we play, they don't work together. And the reason why they don't work together, because we play in different roles and different positions. And our perspective of what a man should be and should do is not how a man look at what he should do as a man from a perspective of a woman, you see. So I want to show something that's very disturbing to me. I was always told the way to a man's soul is his stomach. And so now this is this thing that's going around. Don't cook for your man. What you mean? That's not your, you're not in a relationship with him. So I have to ask this question. Is cooking something that elevates you to a relationship, or is cooking something that you should do because that comes with a relationship? Is it a thing that introduces you to what a person should get, give him a sample of what it is, or is something that you should hold back and then you release once you get married? Now, see, the point I'm making this up, I'll get in a relationship, right? The reason why this gets to me and have to have this topic, because the graduation situation, right? Are women cooking to graduate for a relationship? Because do a man not be a man because he's just in a relationship with you, like, and not marriage? But what you mean, my Uncle Red Pill? Men don't change. You see, who we are is who we are. We represent that situation going in. In other words, there's no difference from a relationship. Okay, listen to me. There's no different from being a boyfriend in a relationship than a husband. You get it? What's the difference? Put it in the chat right here. Without the paperwork, the job and the duties. You see, a man who you like and you deem want to be in a relationship with, he's the same guy as a boyfriend that will be as a husband. But women today want to break it up and make it seem like I will cook for you and do things for you if you put a ring on it. Now, listen, I'm not saying that's something you can't do, but I just want you to understand you're setting the tone, the bar high. And the question is, can you even cook? So we're starting to see that a lot of women today wants to be in relationships with men, right? And give them part of them. But you want a man to be in a relationship with you and give you all of him. We got to make it make sense, people. What you mean, my Uncle Ray Pill? Let's go. Let's go.
Make me no food.
Did you make me your wife?
What?
It's not rhetorical. Did you make me your wife?
No, you know I didn't.
So you should know I didn't make you no food.
Damn.
Now listen to me. You see the narrative? This is the reason why I want to ask a couple questions about this. Because I find this to be very disturbing. Okay? The women promoting other women not to actually cook, clean, and do things like that for a person that they say they care about. But then all of a sudden, if you get in a relationship with them, you're gonna turn all that around. Do you really think that's true? You didn't hear it? Let's go again. Good morning, said Marie Queen.
You didn't make me no food.
Did you make me your wife?
What?
It's not rhetorical. Did you make me your wife?
No, you know I didn't.
So you should know I didn't make you no food.
Damn.
Now, did you hear it? Did you hear Central BB? You see? Did you hear it? She said, did you make me your wife? He said, well, what did you make me something to eat? She said, no. So I guess this is something that women wants to hold on to and start a new trend or whatever. This is how they feel and stuff like this. But I can assure you that's not a way to get a man. You see? And so if you don't want a man to give you part of him, then what make you think he want only part of you? This is the thing when you start selling this situation, this value or these qualities, these materials that a lot of women don't possess. So they want to actually put it behind, right? Something else of greater. In other words, is you need to live up to something to get the greatest part of me. But a man automatically give you all of him if he's in a relationship with you. You see how this right here, right, is a one-way street, Carondelet and not Chapatulas. I need you to understand why men out here is looking at this as a bad deal, but women are congratulating other women from actually being this way. Okay, so I asked the question: are women today relationship material? Because if you believe not even cooking for yourself and a guy that you say you want to be with, you know, how does this make sense? Why would a person even wants to be in a relationship with you if you're not going to show them who you are? Because you ain't going to want to be in a relationship with a man if he don't show you who he is. You see? Right? You got to make it make sense, people. So I believe a lot of negative vibes and negative energy in women who actually, right, that's not in relationships, do these type of things to get other women to believe that this is the way it should be. But I already told you in 2030, 45% of women will be single. And this is just another way to help that number increase, right? If you love a person and you with someone and that's supposed to be your guy, then your job is to do everything for them, just like his job is to do everything for you. You're a team. But when you think that you can keep the outside individual mentality inside of a relationship, right, then that tells me that you belong outside and not in one. And that's part of the reason why a lot of women today are single, because men ain't buying in. See, when you start selling things on another level and you actually don't mount up to the level, then this relationship is over, because the man feel like that you had misled them, right? You know, you sold them a bad bit of goods. And a lot of women be starting to see can't cook, because women who actually love to cook, they enjoy cooking, period. Women who cook, that's the way they show love. A woman who don't want to cook and want to order Uber Eats and a whole lot of other eats, these type of women. I need men to identify what they are and what they're not. So don't let a woman sell you something talking about I can do this when this happens, right? Because if you say the same thing, then no relationship would even happen, period. She wouldn't even be interested in you if you keep the same energy. Reciprocity, people. We got to make this shit make sense. You see? Did you hear me? I say reciprocity. We got to make this shit make sense. Hashtag Carondelet, not Chapatulas. It's not one way, it's two way. If you're in a relationship, you make it happen. And this is another thing I want to say too. I want to say this to all the women out here, all right, who stay over here in your own crib, and your man stay over there in his crib, and y'all say you're in a relationship. You're not. I want to stop that bullshit right now. Whether you like it or not, you feel some type of way, get in these comments so we can get to the business. Because what I want to do is make you realize that the life that we're living today is a real one. You see? Right? If you're not with that person, right, and stand with that person underneath the same roof, then you live in an individual life and you're trying to frame it as a relationship. We got to make this shit make sense. You got that? Because if I don't kick it with you, don't know nothing with you, don't deal with you, and you stay in another city, right, and I stay in another city, and we stay in different states, people are still considering this relationship. No, baby, it's a situationship. It's somebody when they come down, you be with. And then when you go back into your world, that's not a relationship. You're trying to frame the framework that you still have an individual life, but yet you want it to look the part. It needs to be what it is and look the way it really is, not look like what it ain't. You understand? Welcome to the morning show, people. Listen to me, huh? Hashtag, you over here, he over here. You see? That's not a relationship. That's people that's actually in relations. And I need you to subtitle that the correct way and make this shit make sense in your world. Stop selling people the individualness, but yet you want to be in togetherness. Make your mind up. What we doing? And this is the reason why a lot of women going to have it hard, right? Because they're selling other women this narrative and the relationship ain't for them. Let's go.
Heard nothing you said that you do for your man though. This whole time I'm like, I hear what you won't do. You won't clean. You don't want to do this. What do you do?
I cook, but he has to clean the dishes. I don't fucking like just like how you said you cook, but then shorty.
One more thing you do.
What?
One more thing you do.
Yeah, give one more thing. That's what he said.
One more thing.
Oh, okay. So I literally have his back no matter what. Like,
See, it's a simple question. No matter what, it's not what you do.
no
What
matter
do
what.
you?
No, you don't. That's not no matter what.
What do you do?
physically-
What do you do?
See,
What do
when
you
that
do?
happens,
What do you
it's
do?
no
Why do
more
I have to?
answers.
I'm a great.
See, this is what happens when you ask the right questions. And people know they don't live that way, so they don't have the right answer. You see, you get aggressive, you start getting yelling, and start framing the situation to being something more than what it needs to be. It's just a simple question. It don't require energy. But when you're not living a certain type of way, you see, when you're not living a certain type of way, you got to bring energy. Because this is the way to deflect the conversation and try to twist it to be something different. It's simple. What else do you do? You see? Well, what do you do? What do you do? You see? That lets you know that a person don't do a lot of things because their energy has changed. It's another way to hide who they really are, to try to give you energy so you can focus on that. But I tell men to stay locked in, right? Don't let the energy fool you. Stick to the script. Don't lose the message in what you're trying to do because of the tone. You stay locked in. That's a strategy. You got that? Peep it out. Watch it change.
Give one more thing. That's what he said.
One more thing.
Oh, okay. So
he said.
That's nice.
I literally have his back no matter what. Like,
No,
no
what
matter
do
No, you don't. That's not no matter what.
What do you do?
physically-
What do you do?
See,
What do
when
you
that
do?
happens,
What do you do?
it's no
Why do
more
I have
answers.
to? I'm a great partner. Why do I have to
Because
list
you're
a bunch of
naming
things that I do?
Because you named 5 things today that you don't do. I don't submit. I don't want to clean. You said.
I never said I don't submit.
Well, cleaning is submitting kind of. You right?
I clean, but I will much
You cook for
rather
your man. What
freaking
else do
hire
you
a
do for your
cleaning
man?
lady to do.
So I clean, but I would freaking rather hire. Listen to me, my people. I clean, but I would rather hire a maid. So I know for sure that you really don't clean. Because people who love to clean their house, right? They like to do it themselves. And not saying you can't hire a maid, but that wouldn't be the first thing that you speak about. When you tired from working situation like that, you have a maid come through because that's your time. You see? Listen to me, people. I need you to understand this here. You can't say I cook and I clean, right? And then you turn around and say, but I'd rather have a maid. So I'm pretty sure you used the maid before. I'm asking a question. Are women today relationship material? It's a simple question. And flipping the script and the energy doesn't make the situation no better for you. It just lets us know exactly what you're not. And I want people to understand that, right? Hashtag, you're living in an individual life, not a relationship, when one's over there and one's over here. You see, because when you want a relationship, there's things that you are happy to do for your man. Nobody have to tell you this. But when you ain't that way, and the world has always been at your feet, right? You're going to have it hard today. Period. You're going to have it hard, period. Because there's certain things that a man want that you're going to have to bring to the table. And if you don't have that, those qualities, that type of material, you understand? How you think it's going to work out for you? Let's go.
Do that for me because I'm working like a lot.
You see? So now listen to me. I just want you to understand this, right? She says she's working a lot. And this is like this because we have other women like this. It needs to be what it is. It needs to look like what it is, not what it sounds like, not what you're trying to make it look like. It actually needs to be exactly that, the truth. You see, if you don't cook, say you don't cook. Right? If you don't clean, say you don't clean. Let it be up to him to decide that that's something that he want to be with. But I can tell you right now, he already know that's a life that he's going to have to keep paying money for. Right? And then you got to ask yourself, then why should I be in a relationship with a woman who don't do the basic things inside of a home? You see? Because relationships, right, is something that we're binding together. If you hear the individual in this, basically separating the things that make them whole, you always have to have a third party in this situation to make y'all feel complete. You know, getting a housekeeper, getting a maid. That's a lavish life. You know, my baby always say, baby, we done got too bougie over here. We got too bougie over here. This situation gonna change for a lot of people. 2030, it's coming. Now listen to this. We got this energy right here that keeps women alive and keeps them single. Let's go.
You shouldn't be cooking, doing no type of laundry of his, no cooking for him. Y'all can order DoorDash, or you can warm him up a microwave TV dinner, whatever.
And do you think a man need to be with you if a microwave dinner is the first thing that you want to tell him about? You see, when it comes to a relationship, you got to ask yourself, what are you taking off the table for him? And vice versa. How is he helping you? Reciprocity. You see? But the energy of women today is to take from a man and don't give him nothing back. And this is the problem within itself. Don't do wifely duties for free. There's nothing in life free. If this is the person that you with, see the energy that we have here in our culture keeps these women single. No wonder why the divorce rate is highest and a whole lot of other things, right? No wonder why the BBLs is running crazy, because they can't sell these qualities. They got to sell the image. But I need you to understand, baby, it don't need to be on you. It needs to be in you. You don't need to look the part. You need to be the part when it comes to a relationship. See, that works for relations. Welcome to the morning show, my people. You hear me, baby? That works for relations, not relationships. You see, we got too many individual mentalities that wants to be in a relationship and let a man take responsibility, but yet they don't want to do anything for it. You see, if you can't cook and you can't clean, then I got to ask you, what are you good for in a relationship? Period. Because you wasn't raised that way. And versus I try to fix the things to make us better, to be a good, helpmate in the relationship, we rather try to, shame it and take shots at it because we're not really ready to change. And we not going to change. They got that? What'd you say, Central BB? So she works outside the home. That's why she feels like that. She shouldn't use that as something she would do when she is a wife. You see? No, because truly, right? People don't graduate to be a wife. It's who you are. It's in you. When a man meets a woman, right, who really looking to be in a relationship, Central Queen, we look at the woman qualities that she have today and what she do today. The same way you look at a man for where he's at today and what he do today. Life brings on changes. We get that. But the core structure of that person that actually pull you in is something that you see in him. We are attracted to who we are. You see? So if you're a person that don't clean, right? The odds are, not everything. You see? But there's going to be things in this situation that makes y'all feel the same. That's the connection. That's the bond. You see? But to try to use marriage and relationship as a recommendation to give me this so I can give you that is where women going to always fail. Because a man comes the way he is. He doesn't change. You see, I don't say, well, no, what? I'm not going to do this for you because we're not married. You see, this is the point. What's going on in our society? We push this bad energy and wonder why we're single. And men are not dealing with it. And now we got all these videos that's going live and viral. Tell me where all the good men at. They're not looking for you because you don't have the material. You're not relationship material. You're not the qualities that this person wants. Let's go.
Whatever y'all doing. But do not go in that kitchen and prove nothing. Do not become the help. Okay? Do whatever he doing for you, you do for him. If he ain't making you a wife, don't make him no husband. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But what we order on DoorDash or not?
So you automatically know that this woman that you're going to mess with is going to be very expensive. And if anything ever happens to your job and your career, then you already know that's in jeopardy too. Because the only reason why the woman is there because the thing that you can do for them, not what she can do for you either. See, it's a joint situation. That's why it's called a relationship. Right? Marriage is a piece of paper. And for those that means a lot to, I get it. And I'm not knocking that at all. But it's a bad decision for men. Take a look at the numbers. You see? We don't win in that situation. We come up short majority of the time. So I don't even push this narrative. Don't let a woman convince you that she can give you more when she's showing you less. Because now she got to create this different illusion to you to try to persuade you to give her a ring. And then that situation is supposed to change overnight. People are who they are. We work on being the best version of ourselves. That requires everyday journey. You got that? Not a part-time. You see? Let's go. What you say, Sancho Marie, baby? If I don't clean, I don't need to push that. All right? That's still using rules as leverage. You see? You should never use a rule as leverage and think a man is going to go with it. The eyes are here cheat on you. And then you find out, damn, I thought we was kicking. No, he didn't. He didn't like that. See, men ain't going to keep going back and forth with women. I want women to understand this here right quick. Men not going to go back and forth with you. All that arguing and all that. No, they're not going to do it. You don't want to cook? You don't want to clean? That's cool too. Right? But what we doing tonight? Well, I got some other plan with damn. I just, well, I thought we going to kick it. But no, I got something to do with what you mean. You can't give him energy. Why should he give you energy? You see how you're already starting off on the wrong foot? This is a lot of women who's in this situation to use men. Because I can promise you, I'm not going to show you though. When a woman is attracted to a man, she's willing to do any and everything. Relationships are not hard. They're only hard when a person don't belong there. You see? When they got alternative motives. You got that? Which is Central. What are wife duties anyway? That's a good question. That's a good question. What is wife duties anyway? I mean, I reckon that a wife duty will be that a woman doing things for her man, helpmate, being whatever he needs us to be, right? Because he gave relationship, right? And we're speaking in the context of what we do to actually become better as one, complete, right? You see? Hashtag alternative motives. Women speak like this because they're acting like there's something to gain, right? But when a woman really wants to be with a man, she already gained the prize, so she don't speak that way. But when a woman looking to use a man and not give him nothing, they talk this tone. And it's the poison and the rhetoric that women is putting out here to other women. And they keep on saying why they're single. I promise you, if you keep listening to this, that's exactly where you're going to be, right? A wife is a helpmate. One who rock with you to help you become a better you. And then you play your part by making sure that situation for her is the same. Right? There's no difference in a relationship as a girlfriend, as a wife. Well, what you mean? There's no difference. There's no difference from a boyfriend and a husband besides the paperwork. You see? Because people been together all their life and never been married. You see? But you still think they are. Because there ain't no difference. It's only a difference when the person trying to sell a narrative and get something more out of the situation to put themselves in a better position than you. But when you're there for all the right reasons, you see, that's not an issue. You see? Listen to me, my people. Wifely duties is to help me. If I got something I've got going on and I can't do it, I should be able to call her up. They just and then, okay, I'll go do it. Just cool. Man, I don't know, man. Would you do it for me? That's not a woman that you should be on the team. A wife, yeah, it is. Wifely duties is a helpmate and a teammate. It's not individual conversations. It's togetherness. There is no difference. So when a woman tried to sell you difference, she's trying to use something for leverage to give you nothing in the end. Because what you see today is exactly what she is. Welcome to the morning show, people. Let's continue. You hear me? Let's go. I'm just saying, people. Let's go.
Boyfriend. But if you're gonna cook and clean for a man with no ring and he's not paying you and you're not getting no allowance.
See, he's not paying you. I told you this was a using situation, right? None of this is out of love. None of this is out of what it should be. He's not paying you and you're not getting no allowance. Women are teaching other women to use men. Let me say this again. Women are teaching other women to use men and wonder why they have problems in their life. Men are not dumb because you got men like me who expose women like this. Welcome to the morning show, people. I need you to understand that the strategies, they are dying because these women is all the same. Well, what you mean all the same? Majority. You see, I need you to understand. If you look the same, dress the same, talk the same, behavior the same, you are the same. This is why you ain't getting married. Because nothing about you is rare. It's too many yous that's like you. You don't set yourself apart. But men have to set themselves apart. Because that's the only way we can get attention, attraction. You see? But you will tell us that you're the same. But everything about you is you will tell us that you're different, but everything about you is the same. It don't really make sense. But it's a strategy that you want to sell. Because we always got to keep hope alive and make you believe there's more there to gain when it's not. So if a woman ain't willing to cook for you today, she ain't willing to cook for you tomorrow. And then once you get in a relationship, let's just use this theory. Right? Let's just go with that monger red pill. Okay, I'm in a relationship and she don't want to cook. First of all, I wouldn't be in a relationship with a woman who don't want to cook or even leverage anything like that. Period. Because there's already a sign, a red flag right there. You stop and pause and get out there. But let's just go ahead and go with this, right? You know, I'm in a situation, in a relationship with a beautiful woman. I come home, you know, she stays with me. And she say, well, I don't feel like cooking. What you mean? We can go out to eat and we can go do this. Okay. We ain't gonna do that every day, huh? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of figuring, why should I cook? I mean, yeah, I'm not your wife. You pause it right there. Why should I pay? I'm not your husband. You see? I want you to understand what I just said. You got to keep the same energy. But me personally, you don't keep the same energy. You remove that person out your life because that person ain't there for you. When a person is there for you, they are willing to do any and everything for you to show you that they care. And for a woman who cooks, she loves to cook. She cook for herself, and that's the way she show love. If a woman argues with you and telling you how you should actually be and do for her, when she can't reciprocate the things that you need, right? And that's why I asked the question, are women today relationship material? And I would have to say they're not. Because the fact that you think that you can, that it's a negotiation situation in a relationship, that's a woman that's single trying to play games and frame it as if they're in a relationship. Keep the single mind out there, right? I need togetherness in here, right? You got that? Keep the game you're running out there. I need a helpmate in here. I need a teammate in here to help me see things I don't see, right? So I can actually make sure that this situation that I want to lead, I got somebody watching my back. You understand that? That's what a relationship is built on. So if your man stay over here and you stay over there, you're not in a relationship, you're having relations, right? You just don't want to say you and him we smashing every now and then. You don't want to sound like that. You don't want to make it seem like that. But that's what it is. It needs to be what it is and not what it looked like. Let's go.
Then you're done. Okay? Because you can go cook and clean for money.
Mm-hmm.
And don't split no bills ever.
See? Self. Relationships today gonna suffer and struggle if people listening, women listening to this. This is crazy.
Okay. If you're moving in, you shouldn't be paying no bills.
So I asked the question, Santra Marie BB. Why should a man be in a relationship? All women today, relationship material. Majority. I'm not saying that they don't have women out here who see this shit different, because we do. But I want to speak about the vast majority of them, right? Hashtag wifely duties, helpmate and teammate. You see? Is this woman willing to here we go, B. Hey, welcome to the morning show. All the women you dealing with, right? Is she willing to ride your wave? You see? Because if I'm gonna lead the situation, she got to ride my wave. She can't have her own wave. So that's how I know when people say they're in relationships and they live in separate places and lives, you're riding different waves. You see? And the things I need to know about you will be us being together, so I can see if this is really real. See, when a person is willing to separate themselves and keep it separate, it's a lot of things that you don't know about them. But the moment you live with a person, you instantly get to see their flaws. And there's nothing wrong with seeing a person flaws, because that gets to show you who they really are. You got to stop buying into what a person wants to show you and don't allow you to see what it really is. Welcome to the morning show. Don't buy in to the illusion, because in the end, it makes you the Lulu. And I'm telling you right now, stand on business. So people not in relationships if they're riding their own way. See, here's the deal. The woman that I'll be with, the woman that I'm with, right? She ride on my surfboard. I fall off, we fall. You got that? We ride the wave together. Ship go down, we go down together. Is the woman you with willing to do that for you? Because if she ain't, she's not for you. She's here to use you. Make it make sense. Hashtag too many use like you, which means that you're not rare. You're plentiful. Abundance all over. And that don't require a man to give you no special attention. So I ask you, are women today relationship material? Why should you marry a woman who's just like every other woman? But trying to sell you a narrative that there's something else more to gain if we get married, if we get in a relationship. This is why relationships winning. Because people don't want to be on the team. They want to be their own leaders of their team. What them old people say? It's too many. What they say? It's too many Chiefs and it's too many Chiefs and not enough Indians. And that's what this world is right now. Women battling against men. Women trying to teach other women how to use men. You heard the woman came out of her mouth. That's not a strategy. And then you got women that's so confident of not actually having women material and qualities till it's ridiculous. And then the strategy that you want to play to manipulate a man is a whole nother animal. But what you mean, Uncle Red Pill? Even Steve Harvey. Listen to me, people. I always wish Steve the best. But some things that, but this right here, I want you here. Let's go.
Yay.
What do you do for a living?
I am an occupational health and safety officer.
Oh,
Yes.
health and safety
Yes.
officer.
Health and safety officer. Rule number 1, I tell you about these masculine jobs. You see? Officer, authority, masculine, energy, relationship, struggle. Can't turn it off. It's who you are. It's in you, not on you. And I want people to understand that there's certain titles when it comes to women being in, that it's a curse and it's going to be troublesome for a relationship. You got that? Let's go.
We make sure all the procedures and protocols are in check, making sure that you get home with 10 fingers, 10 toes, and still looking so good.
Sound like a man. You see? Safety. Secure. Confident. Protection. Got that? But that's a woman.
Okay.
So the question is, my people, do you think she got a man? Baby, welcome to the morning show.
I like that. You married?
No.
Bang.
What, did you almost start crying? I said, are you married? No.
Because that's not an attraction to a man. And as far as they giggle up in there, it sounds cute. But a lot of women is actually laughing at their own pain. See, I'm a type of man to keep it a buck across the table. For men that ain't holding their shit, we don't care for them either. You see? So when women put themselves in situations like that and they clap and they glorify it, and then you hear the next line while she's by herself, she actually took a pause. Listen to me. She actually took a pause and act like she was going to cry. And Steve Harvey caught it. Like, what? I want you to pay attention to what just happened, people. I'm going to rewind a little bit for you. Let's go.
Okay. I like that. You married?
No.
What, did you almost start crying? I said, are you married?
No, you know, Steve, I've been
It's really not funny. It's crazy.
preparing the whole month. I was like, I hope that question doesn't come. I don't want to announce to South Africa that I am not married. And then
Because they look down on that shit. You see? You see that? The people not playing that shit. See the energy that women is picking up from the westernized mentalities. It's all over the whole world now. You see? This is a virus. But to come on the show and speak that way and not even understand that that's the first thing that man look at and saying that that is not marriage material. See, I need men to look at this and understand that when a woman speaks this way, that's not something that you keep. So all women today, relationship material. That's the topic today, people. Are they? Because to me, it's the Western brain cells. You see, let's go.
I was preparing my answer. I was like, okay, I'll just brush it off with a joke. And then I saw you and I
See, it's a joke. Why is it a joke? Because it's really not funny. You see, they laugh at their own pain. It's the craziest shit in the world. But at night they cry. And the shit ain't funny no more.
froze. I was like, let me not do that. No.
Yeah. So this has been bugging you for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she ain't working on it though. You see? Pay attention. Steve got it in.
This is something you really want to do?
No.
No, you don't want to get.
See what I'm saying? What we doing, people? You see?
No. I don't like to cook. You can see by my stomach, I like to eat. So having to cook for somebody else is a struggle. So if he can cook, hey.
So she cool at doing a manly job, but to do this as a woman, the material and the quality that a man will want from her, she don't have that. You see what I mean about I say people that's out of their roles? Make it make sense, people. The quality that a man wants from a woman today, they're hard to find. And we laugh at their pain. But it's truly a shame. Let's go.
Yes, we in the game. But me.
You thought it was really good? You thought that was good to say that on national TV?
That's the truth. I wouldn't lie.
You're a good-looking woman, and you decided to tell all the men, I don't want to cook.
No, but
You see, this is the stupidest shit in the world. But it don't register in their glove box. It sounds cute to get giggles, but it's a painful experience. Did you see the little Brett? No, I'm not married. You see? This is why I say, man, women are confused, bro. They really don't know what they want out of life. Let's go.
you see the good ones.
I just want to
the good ones
eat.
will know.
Let's do this shit.
No, but the good ones will know, Steve.
Well,
that it's a
suppose he
challenge.
can't cook.
Oh, damn.
Y'all just gonna sit over there and starve.
Oh, no. He's not going to be there if he can't cook.
He's not going to be there if he can't cook. See, women want men to be women. I told you everything. That's the role of a woman. Her mama should have taught her that. You see? It's crazy, man.
So, okay, tell me this. What are you looking for? If the ideal man had the top 3 characteristics,
Okay.
what are the top 3 things you're looking for?
Well, the ideal man would not be attracted to that, Steve. I just want to say that to you, brother, but I love the show, so we're going to keep on going. But I just want to implement this right quick. The ideal man would never be attracted to that. She's already into a masculine role. And she can't do the feminine qualities, materials that a man needs. So she don't check the boxes. But this right here is going to show you how the Lulu that women are in society today. The Western brain cells has took over a lot of women. And we'll listen to what this woman about to say. First of all, to even sit in the room like that she don't cook. She just won't eat. That's not attraction to a man. The way to a man's soul is his stomach. This is the most idiotic shit that we try to normalize as if it's cute. But it's really not. Because 2030 is coming around. And 45% of these women will be single and childless. And that shit ain't funny. So when I have this show, it's for you to learn and take something from. To better you in life. Not to join along with the song. And then ask me why we know the answers. Like we always say, the lies we tell. Let's go. What you say, Central B? That's crazy that women have to cook. How that becomes a wifely duty when there are more men that are chefs than women? That's a good question. Because you know why? The woman was known to cook for her husband. I guess it goes back to the times, to the days. The man went out, made the money. He came home. There was a meal on the table. See, that was the teamwork. But if a man go out today and go get money, women say they want traditional men. But a man want a traditional woman. These women failed that test, Central. You see? And there are more chefs as men than women. It's the craziest thing, you see, in society, right? That's crazy that women have to cook. How did that become a wifely duty when there are more men that are chefs than women? That is, I mean, you know what? I know a lot of guys that cook. This is crazy. I guess I never even looked at that like that. You see? You see? Hashtag, that's only in our community because women always were the help. This is so dysfunctional. Because men are starting to play this role. You see? And speaking about cooking, you know, we got something that's going on this week, people, out here on the live. We got a big supper going on. You got that. I'm gonna get that information to y'all in a minute. But let's go continue. Like I said, the lies we tell. Which is Central? No, that wasn't it. It was only in the black community. You see? And why is that, Central? Why are we the only ones that say this? Can you help me with that? Why do we talk like this, Queen? Why we do this? And expect that a man, and expect that a man is going to love this. This is a turn on. Even Steve said, I can't believe you just said this dumb shit on TV. For any man that would be attracted to you, this is like the dumbest shit that you should ever do. You don't meet the qualities. It's crazy. Because women were the help. You see? Men roles was outside. That's a fact. Let's go.
Okay, number one, gotta love the Lord.
Love the
immensely.
Lord.
Yes.
So love the Lord. Listen to me. Her number one. Let me rewind the people. I want you to see the Lulu.
Looking for? If the ideal man had the top three characteristics,
okay.
what are the top three things you're looking
Okay,
for?
number one, gotta love the Lord.
Love the
immensely.
Lord.
Yes. Number two, gotta be funny, because jokes are good. I mean,
Now we went from love the Lord to funny. Entertainment. She needs someone to always make her feel good. She needs someone to be on display for her. That's her top choices. Not something that we can do. Something that I like. Top choices. Qualities in the man. Love the Lord. And he needs to be funny. Entertain me. Let's go.
Okay.
looks fade, but a sense of humor is
Okay.
forever. And number three, he's got to be able to cook.
Now you want him to do all the cooking too. You see what I'm saying? Better provide, protect, and all of that. Oh, I ain't talking about that. That got to come normal. What we doing? You see? This is what I say, people. Women really don't know what they want. So all women today, relationship material. It's just a question I'm asking.
They had to be in there.
Those are your top three?
That's my top three, Steve.
I got the first one,
Okay.
but the other two,
Oh, man.
he has to be funny and
Yes.
be able to cook.
Yes.
You don't think like he should maybe be able to take care of you and a potential family?
I mean,
maybe
man.
be kind and loving and sincere and trustworthy. Just a couple of things. So his fat ass in there cooking and cheating. All right, let's go. Name a monthly bill you wish you never had to pay.
You understand what I'm saying? This is crazy. Just that little part that you need to see. It lets me know that women don't really know what they want. So I ask again, are women today relationship material? It's just a question. I'm only asking questions today. And then we have this strategy shit. But watch this though. You see? Watch this.
Are you ready for marriage?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Denise, this girl does not cook. She does not clean.
Yes, I
Please
do.
tell me
I
how
do
she-
cook.
It's just not over here, people. It's been spread all over. You got that? Listen to the accent.
How she
Clean. I
ready for
cook and
marriage.
clean on girlfriend level, not on wife level. Okay. When I'm
What's the difference? Central, can you tell me, BB? What's the difference from girlfriend level cooking and cleaning than wifely level? Is there such a thing? Maybe my Uncle Red Pill don't know. I'm just curious to know because I don't think I do know. What's the difference? What's the difference? Once again, they black. We just create any kind of goddamn narrative to try to sell. Pitiful. Let's go.
the wife, I will start doing more. Now I'm girlfriend. What do you want me to do? Cook for you every day when I'm saying you're crazy? That is what it means. I cook and clean on the level at which I am, which is a girlfriend.
I don't blame her for not going all out. You want the wife package, but you only qualify for the girlfriend package. You get what you...
What's the difference? There ain't no difference, baby. Because if you stand together in a relationship, then that's your girlfriend. But see, a lot of these people don't stay in the same home. They don't even live together. But they quote that and quote that, say they're in a relationship. That's how you know the individual mentality in the Western brain cells has got these people to a dark place. Like Santrell say, once again, they black. It's happening more in our community. Trying to strategize and leverage any and everything. And once a man get it and it don't mount up to it, he leave you. Now he a deadbeat, he ain't shit. No, you was never that. And that's why I tell men today, never buy in. If she ain't willing to show you who she is, then that's not the person that wants you to know who they are. You got that? Welcome to the morning show, people. Let's go.
You pay for. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. You want to upgrade her ring. And the fact that he thinks that cooking and cleaning is what it takes to be a wife? Like, I don't know what cave he crawled out of, but girl, send him back. Some men see women and they see their utility. I recently did a video about this man that's like, if he invites a woman over.
Well, if a woman don't cook and a woman don't clean, then what's the duty of a woman, Santrell Marie? What's the purpose? If a woman don't cook, don't clean, don't pay bills, don't help you as a man, what is the purpose of a woman? I'm just curious. There ain't none. That's what I asked you. There ain't none, Chantrell. I must have missed it, Queen. There ain't none. There's no reason for a man to even be with a woman. You see? There's no reason. And see, in the last clip, when he said about family and all, he said, well, that sounds like that woman didn't even want to have a baby. You got that? And at a certain age, we already know that ain't happening anyway. It's high risk. The doctor tell you that. So men is buying situations from women, and they can't even get the full value of what they are. You see? Likewise, that's why they're individual. You see? This here is a plague in our culture. This dumbass mentality gonna help them women stay single for a long time. Right? And this is why more men, black men, is dating outside of their race. Because of this energy that they get from women. You've seen it on display. Right? In order to create value in something, you got to compare it. So do other women speak like this from other cultures? at this level. You see? See black men. You see? Let's go.
And she doesn't immediately start cooking and cleaning for him, then she's not the one. There are some men that only want to get married, or a big part of why they get married is because they don't want to pay. They don't want to outsource a cook.
They don't want to pay. Men already agreed to pay. When a man messes with a woman, he wants to provide for her. What man is she talking about? I never met a man who wants to be in a relationship with a woman and don't want to pay. Who's there for the right reasons. We got people that hustle, but that shit don't last long anyway, so I don't really speak about that, because that dog gonna come and that dog won't hunt. It's over. But I'm talking about people who really want us to be in a relationship with somebody. They want to do any and everything to show them that they appreciate them. That's what a relationship is about. They create this shit in their mind because it's what they don't want to do inside of a relationship. It's crazy.
They don't want to outsource a housekeeper. They don't want to outsource.
Why you need to get a housekeeper? You can clean. Why do I need you? I could just get a housekeeper. Right? Maid. I mean, a cook. Why you can't cook for? Listen to me. How you gonna help him become the best version of him if this is the thing that he needs to get from you to help him become what he needs to be? See, this individual mentality. There's no helpmate. You see, that's not a teammate. Let's go.
Any of those things. They want you to come in here and get to work. Get your apron and your duster and bust some suds. Not every man sees a woman and wants to make a mule out of her. Not every man wants to put her right to work. Not every man wants his wife to be tired and exhausted from cooking and cleaning and taking care of everything. There are two different types of men. You have some men that want you down in the trenches with them. If they work hard, they want you to work harder or just as hard as they do.
So, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure that man works hard. He want a woman that work hard too. And I tell men right there, you make sure that you do that. Because it don't work out for you no other kind of way if it ever goes south. You see? Make sure people match your same energy. So that way there, if the situation don't work, you feel like they did their part, you did your part, you don't feel used. And that go for men and women. You see? Never leverage anything if it's supposed to be something authentic. And that's real talk. Let's go.
And there are some men that work hard so that you don't have to.
And I tell men today, I'm going to be real with you. See, that last part is what she was trying to say all along. But why would a man work hard so you don't have to and you don't do the things that he wants you to do? So I asked the question, are women today relationship material? You see? You see? You see how crazy this is? I need you to understand it. They're not. That's why relationships run in this world. That's why we got 77% of women today. You got it. Kids out of wedlock. Not even in relationships. Multiple kids out of wedlock. No relationship, no nothing. But yet they have these babies and then want to look for a good man to take care of them. But the one that she laid down with, he didn't even have to even get in a relationship with her. But you're going to sell this shit to somebody else. So now he got to outlive the man who actually put that in you and created this seed. Tell me how that shit makes sense. See? You're going to penalize him, and he ain't the one that you give your all to. And then half of these women who got kids, they don't even want to have no more kids. So now a man going to have to, what? Can we use you for fertility? Because I don't want no more kids. We got kids here. No, you got kids. See? All these angles to not really be totally committed. A woman saying she's staying over here, all those angles, not totally be committed. They want the framework. They want it to look like that. But that's not what it is. And I need men out here to identify what's real and what's fake. So you don't get caught and bamboozled by women with strategies because they own their job. You got that? Let's go, people. Listen to me. How do you help him become the best version of him? If you're not willing to do the things you need from you. Do you have those materials, those qualities? I mean, it's a real question, people. All women today, relationship material. Do they even have the qualities to do it? versus make excuses why they won't do it. You see? We need to make it make sense, people. Let's go.
BBLs, like the women that's not even in y'all
We
league.
don't want BBLs.
Hold on.
She telling us what men want.
Hold on, no. She didn't say that. Yeah. Understand a BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
There we go. Somebody need to talk to him. Here we go. I'm going to start it all over. I want you to understand what we're talking about. Guys explain why he would never wife a white woman with a BBL. It's like a rental car. Why? Because they're everywhere. I told you. See? You got Enterprise. You know. Baby, welcome to the morning show. You got Enterprise. You got all these Hertz. Well, we got all these rental cars. It's something to try, but not buy. And that's the difference. We will try it out, but we're not buying it. We're going to bring it back to the lot and rent another one. So do you really want to be a rental car? You see? Let's go.
BBLs, like the women that's not even in y'all league.
We don't want BBLs.
Hold on.
She telling us what men want.
Hold on, no. She didn't say that. Yeah. Understand a BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
Some men love it though.
No, we love to play with it.
See, that's the difference. Women are too busy trying to tell men what they want. And then argue about what a man wants. Because they bought into the hype of trying to get themselves to be in competition with the woman that's on the side of her. Yeah, her girlfriend. That part. And now you try to sell that and put that off on a man. But we telling you right now what we like, but you can't hear us. But we the man. It's the craziest shit in the world. Let's go.
Call them rentals. You're like a rental car. You go out to Miami, you rent that Lamb, you rent that Ferrari. The shit you can't drive at home. It's fun to drive out there, but now I'm not paying for this. This shit going back to the rental office.
Told you. Yeah. What you say, Central B? Pay. They mistake plan. They mistake. All right? Plan for love. Attention for love. It's crazy. It's true. They do.
When I'm done with it. That's what we do with BBLs. But we're not taking that to the parent-teacher conference. Bitch walking in, ass big as this table.
Not, yeah.
Like, come on. Like, let's stop playing for real. Y'all gotta.
And it's true. See, we don't look at that way. These women has missed the boat, man. You see, and it's putting themselves in a situation for men to look at them a certain type of way. Like I said before on the live, the first time I saw them BBLs, that was in a strip club, and you already know what goes down there. So now women on the outside want to look like the women inside strip clubs. You get treated the same way. You see? And I'm not saying it's just bad, but I'm just letting you know what it is. Yeah? You want to sign up for some shit and think you can change the shit because you got it on you. No. We see it all the same. Yeah, but I'm not like this. Well, you look like that. And whatever that was that got you to go and do that, you thought like that. And whatever that was that made you think like that, that's who the hell you are. So stop trying to tell men that we don't know what it is. We the men who choose women. Women don't choose men. Listen to me. We choose relationship. Women choose milk and cookies. So women need to start understanding this, right? If you place yourself around certain people who look and act the same way, you should expect to get those same results. But you think you're different. And I asked the question, how? So are women today relationship material when they're not even listening to what a man's saying? The one that she said she would want to be with? It's the most craziest shit in the world. Welcome to the morning show. They mistake playing, paying for love, attention for love. You see? Let's go. Right? Hashtag, they have missed the boat. They jumped off with a life jacket. No life jacket. Deep. You hear me? Gone. Hashtag, men choose relationship. You see? Women choose and gives milk and cookies. It's a choice. You see? Let's go. And then you go here.
Normalize cheating on men who deserve to be cheated.
Normalize cheating on men who deserve to be cheated on. Let's go.
Normalize cheating on men who deserve to be cheated on.
What do you mean by deserve?
Oh, you thought I was loyal because you gave me a few roses and asked me to be your girlfriend?
See?
Senpai, I thought that. Was that my mistake?
But then continually gave me bare minimum? No, I'm cheating.
But what if $7 is bare minimum to you, but it's my entire bank account? I deserve.
And the best part is you'll never even know.
Damn,
The best part, he won't even know.
I should really get serious on my Fit Finder side hustle to put money in my bank account before I get cheated on.
Like, it's just something I do for me, like a self-love thing.
Wait, you love yourself by cheating on me? That don't make no kind of sense. But joke's on you, if you cheat on me and I don't find out, then it's not cheating to me. Wait, what? Now I'm not making sense.
That is funny. That is so funny. But the video itself with the woman speaking was not fake. You see? See, listen to me. This is why I always say, are you single? Well, yeah, I'm single. Then I already know what's out here. Single women do single shit. I don't have to see you do it. I automatically know you do it. Because I know women are the number one consumers in the world. They buy into everything. So if this woman doing it and she look like she's winning, then that woman gonna do it because she wants to win with her. They always in competition with each other. As much as they lie to themselves about they do things for them. No, you don't. You do that situation for leverage to try to get more out of life from over a woman that you with or the man that you trying to attract. This is real shit, people. Let's go. We got to make it all make sense. You see? Here we go right here. Let's go.
I'll never forget, this man asked me why I don't cook for him every night. So I asked him why he ain't put a ring on my finger. It's giving wifey, and you're not making me your wife, I'm not making you no meals. I'll make a meal here and there, but like, you're expecting me to make you a meal every day and I'm not your woman for real? This is what really messed it up for me. I had a boyfriend for 2 years and I had ended up getting pregnant with my second child. I wanted our relationship to work so bad. We was fighting every other day.
You heard me? Fighting every other day. Pay attention to this. Toxic.
My second child. I wanted our relationship to work so bad. We was fighting every other day, fist fighting, all sorts of crazy stuff.
Fist fighting, all crazy sorts of stuff. We can stop right there. That ain't where you belong. Anything from this moment on. Ladies, if you're in an abusive situation with any man or anybody, you don't belong there. And if you convince yourself to stay, that's because you don't look and think high value of yourself. Okay, how you place it. You see, anything from this moment here is already the Lulu. But this man beat you behind, physically abuse you, and you still stay with him. Now, I need you to make that make sense. Hashtag abuse is not okay. But we're going to hear a lot of buts in this situation. Let's go.
We was fighting every other day, fist fighting, all sorts of crazy stuff. I don't know why I wanted to be in love so bad.
Because you toxic.
With this man, and I just knew he wasn't the right one for me, but I was pregnant, so I just wanted our family.
So I knew he wasn't the right one for me. I need you to start listening to what people say, but they drop a whole lot of buts because they don't mount up to where they want to be at, so they go with it. So anything from this point on, we know it's going to go downhill because it already wasn't right from the jump, and you knew it. See? Hashtag typical toxic tactics. This is part of our community, people. Let's go.
He would always complain, oh, you don't cook, you don't cook. I'm like, dude, we don't live together. What you want me to do? Come to your mom's house and cook it?
So they fight, they fuss, they argue. She don't cook and she don't clean. This is already a bad deal. I don't know how you see good in this already. Let's go.
So when we finally got a place or whatever, I promise he used to complain. I used to do everything for that man. I cooked 3 times a day.
So if she forgot about the fighting and all the other shit that they used to do, and they still do, all of a sudden it all stopped. They're not toxic no more. Really.
And I had a full-time job. cleaned all of his laundry, cleaned the house, kept everything clean, folded his clothes. When I tell you this man, they have to do one thing. Even when I moved in, I moved everything in that house by myself. Everything I
That's a problem too. You trying to be with somebody who don't really want to be with you. That's why you out here fighting. You see? Does that sound like a man who wants to be in a relationship with a woman that he puts his hands on her and they fighting back and forth and she still wants to stay there? No, that sounds like a woman who knows she don't belong there with a man and doing any and every goddamn thing to be there with a man, and then gonna turn around and say that the man ain't shit. The odds are he cheats on her. Why am I on the red pill? Because it wasn't right from the start. Hashtag, it wasn't right from the beginning. See, women do this shit to themselves. If a person show you who they are, believe them. Maya Angelou, she said this shit. You got a whole lot of butts to not be the butt that you needed to be the best version of yourself. But you're going to blame him for actually being who he is, because he showed you already that he ain't the one for you, but you still stayed with it. So now we're going to hear the blame game and the victim shit. I can promise you this is where it's going. Let's go.
paid for, everything was mine. He didn't even really help me for real. So I'm sitting up here like, but what the fool cooking him all these meals, be trying to be a good woman to him so that he
trying to be a good woman to a man who beat your ass. Listen to me, right? Listen to me, people. Are you listening to what's going on here? This shit don't make no sense. Let's go. Crazy.
can understand I am a wife and we're gonna make this family work. Yeah.
We gonna make this family work. And you get all the signs in America that this shit is not working. But you know that your way that you move and operate, right? It wouldn't even work in another relationship. Why? Because you tried that shit, right? You see, listen to me, people. Hashtag, what it is? Delulu. This is a delusional mindset. Thinking that a man who beat your behind, you and him on the toxic relationship, you don't like to cook or clean. He said something about that. He gonna say something about everything because he don't really want to be there. The writing is on the wall. But yet you're going to move in and move everything in yourself, and he don't even help you. And your last 9 days, we're going to make this relationship work. Are you listening to how stupid this shit is? Welcome to the morning show, people. We got to make it make sense. What?
I found out that he was cheating on me. I done paid for him.
Of course. Why wouldn't he? Once a man, listen to me, people. Listen, baby. Welcome to the morning show. Once a man sees that he can get away with any and everything, and you willing to stay there, he don't deserve to respect you. Why you say that, Uncle Arabia? Because you don't respect yourself. You see? I don't like women to play victim when they're knowing that they can do better. But maybe they think they can. That's why they stay. You see? But a toxic situation ain't gonna never lead to something good. You moved into a house by yourself trying to make you think that you can keep this man. He didn't even help you. And you carrying his seed. Well, it means he don't really want to be there. So a person who don't want to be there, what they gonna do? They gonna cheat on you. This is some common sense. But no, common sense shit ain't common. It's not, people. I'm sorry, it's not.
To get the Sprinter van up in Miami, he be rapping, so he had.
Hold on, pay attention.
I found out that he was cheating on me. I done paid for him to get the Sprinter van.
Got that? I done paid for him to get the Sprinter van. Yep. There it is. Told you everything, people. Girl, you just was you was a side chick. It was never about
Up
you.
in Miami, he be rapping, so he had a video shoot. This man was cheating on me on the trip. Meals cut from there on out. I will not be cooking for nobody's son no more. Period. You're dead. Folding clothes, doing laundry, you're dead. Get your mama to do it. I ain't doing it. Get somebody else to do it.
I was trying to understand how she thought that shit was gonna work out. I mean, that was my point. I was just waiting for how this gonna work. You see, people do this shit to themselves. You see, so all women today relationship material. You see, are they? You see, but yes. Before we close, my Uncle Ray Pig gonna show you some love right here. What we got here? Wasn't the right one from the beginning. Hashtag, he really didn't want to be with you. It's obvious. How you know? He never helped you. What? Hashtag women do this to themselves and blame men. Make it make sense. Hashtag he showed you who he was. The Lulu. See what I'm talking about? The right one, the writing is on a wall. You can deny it all you want and stay there. It won't change. Because what's not for you, it won't be for you. You see? And what's for you will be there. But you thinking you can buy your way and pay that man to actually be in your life is the craziest shit in the world. Women do this every day. I told you, you're going to be a lot of sugar mamas because there's too many women out here with the same mentality and they're getting older. And all the money in their jobs and all their careers are getting the bag from men and all that. They're going to be using it on men. Or they're going to be by their damn self. I'm keeping it real with you right now. So a woman with a mentality like this, you need to stack up your bread because you're going to use it later on. I promise you. Because men overwhelmingly like to date younger. And that puts you in a cougar stratosphere. Sugar mama. Baby, welcome to the morning show. Welcome to the morning show. Right? Hashtag you don't respect yourself. He's not supposed to respect you. You got that? Let's go. But we got some hope in life. Some women are proud to cook.
I actually got some new that I've been trying. I'll come up and I'm like, excuse me, you got somebody to cook for you? And they be like, what?
That's crazy.
Just like that. I'm gonna tell you why. You can have as many bad as you want to, but how many of them cooking for you? Fellas, ask yourselves right now. Do you have a woman at home cooking for you? Your girl know how to make pot roast? She be making beef ribs for you, babe? Do she even put turkey legs in her collard greens?
For real.
They make homemade cornbread from scratch?
Oh, snap.
I ain't talking about that Jiffy box from scratch. She know how to make baked mac and cheese with the crusty top the way you like.
You see the energy of a woman who loves to do that for her man? That's the only type of woman that a man should be interested in. You see? Nobody else. All these other women run about self. When a woman places herself in the position to make you feel special, I suggest you hold on to that woman. Because we do have women out there like this. And this is the blessing to see. I always give credit where credit is due. Because this is where I want this to end up at. But I'm starting to realize that a lot of time it's going to be a lot of work. That's why I work and not done. Let's go.
Do she? Guess who do? What's up?
Chef Boy RP.
That's what I'm saying. You deserve better than that. I would never make you eat no devour hungry man dinners.
Hungry man dinners is crazy.
I wouldn't never Uber Eats for you 3 times out the week. I ain't gonna lie, she got a little bit of money because that's
all I was gonna say.
Yeah, but she not going to pay for that though. You got that?
Like, god damn.
Play smarter. You gotta do what these other ladies ain't doing. You don't gotta have the best body. That's fine. But can you cook?
Yeah, it is. What are you bringing to the table? Or else hashtag Cougar Stratosphere, it's got your name on it. Laugh out loud. Oh, I want some Big Mac and cheese. You see? We need to cook some, baby. Hey, welcome to the morning show. You see, I need people to understand this here. Right? Women, when they're proud to be with the man that they really want to be and they got good intentions for him. You see this energy? I say women who want to cook for their man and proud to be with him. You see the energy? People, listen to me. If a woman don't feel that way about you, why are you with her? It's impossible for her to respect you and look at you as her king. You see? We got to make it make sense. And that's just over here in the Western brain cells. But some women really go out their way overseas. Well, what you mean, Margaret? I got to show you this, baby. You see? They got women from different cultures, baby. It's totally different. Let me show you.
Husband wanted some eggs today, so I made him the biggest I could get. Hello.
Pay attention to this, y'all. Look at this. She drilling her eggs. She went out and got the eggs. Boy, this is a different world. I just need you to pay attention to this. Forget just going to the supermarket. That's easy work. But they got some women overseas that really go out there and get a drill. And drill a hole in the egg. Because a man said he wanted eggs. Do you get that? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Let's go.
uchovu wa siku nzima, nafsi nataka nipongeze, tumwagilie.
Do y'all see that? Do you see it, Santrell? What?
Mtima wauni wangu kisogeze, shogoloza, unga mwanangu upendeze, ukitongoza.
You got that? This is what I'm trying to tell you. And I know that's not happening over here. But the point I'm making to you is this here. Women will go out their way for the man that they love. And if she's not willing to do that for you, then that's not the one for you. Make sure you place yourself in a situation with a woman who have those relationship materials, qualities. You see? What's she doing? Was that a dinosaur egg? Ha ha, baby. It was a big ass egg, I tell you that. But what I tell you what she doing is doing what a man asks her to do. Cooking some eggs. You see? Listen to me. They got people that go out their way in other places to cook for their man. And it ain't that, this ain't my this, and this ain't my that. You got to ask yourself, are you a woman with relationship material qualities? Are you that? You see? Listen to me. Women are out here doing things for their man. So men, I'm telling you right now, if the one you possess don't have the same energy, I just need you to understand this. And I found this video to be nice too. And we're going to end after this video. Let's go. You see? We're going to end after this video. I want you to see something that's real. You see? I need you to see something that's real, my people. Right now. Right now. Let me show you something that I thought was so sweet and setting the tone. And it don't have to be a big meal, but it's just got to be something that shows your appreciation. That I know my man hungry and I know he needs something to eat. Let's go.
Where the hell is he at? Wait, is that him? Nope, damn it. There he goes. Okay, act nonchalant. You just.
So she snuck out the window to make sure he's home. She know the time be coming. This is so sweet. This is feminine. This is a beautiful. This is a woman who is showing her man that she appreciates him. Do you show your man you appreciate him? Let's go.
Driving in here by yourself. Had Mr. Bryson on standby. Oh, hey, baby. I didn't even hear you coming. How was your day?
You see? You got that? We got to make it make sense, people. Let me give you my final thoughts, people. See? I thought that video was so sweet. I thought the last three was. I appreciate women who love doing the thing that they love to do. Because if they cook, if they have that energy and that passion for food for themselves, then you know they will have it for you. See, some women actually show their love by cooking. The way to a man's soul is his stomach. It's not sex. It's the lies we tell ourselves to make ourselves believe that that is more greater than what it is. But why you say that, my Uncle Red Pill? Is milk and cookies not serious in a relationship? They are. But if you know numbers like my Uncle Red Pill know numbers, there's a lot of sexless marriages. People in marriages because that don't happen like that. So the point I'm making to you is the thing you're selling on high value and quality, it get downplayed and downsized real quickly in the relationship. Because the relationship requires a whole lot more than you saying, I'm ready to just go get it in. It requires a person who are willing to climb the mountain with you and hold your hand while y'all walk up together. See, the relationship is something that's supposed to be special. But we got so many people out here with typical toxic tactics, making relationships seem like they're a problem, when in actuality, it should be a blessing. Well, I can struggle all by myself, but women out here are struggling by themselves. That's why the BBL sales is through the roof. Well, what you mean, my Uncle Red Pill? They got to sell something else. Because those materials and qualities A lot of women don't possess them. So I got to sell you something else for the lack of, versus work on something myself to be exactly what a man needs, versus trying to leverage something that you know you cannot accomplish. And then when you get in a relationship with the man that you have bamboozled to get into it, how long you think it's going to last? Stop trying to play the short game. I need you to welcome yourself into the long haul. Because if you're thinking that this is situation I'm speaking about is crazy, we got data that says that it's not. Women who love to cook, it's their passion to show her love through it. And I appreciate every moment of it. So men, if you're out here and a woman got you an ultimatum when it comes to cooking and cleaning, and she wants to get it made, and she don't want no child, then what's the purpose and what's the point of being with her? There's no reason to be in a relationship with no woman. Just keep relationship alive. And this is the reason why relationship is winning. They're doing the right thing. But what nobody's telling you is that's a lifetime of pain. Because here's the deal. Women are having kids out of wedlock, 77%. Which means men are not in a relationship, but they're leaving them with these kids. And that's misery in our culture. I want togetherness to make sense, not this individual mentality. That hasn't got you nowhere right now. So what you think is going to change in the future? No, you have to change the way you process and how you think. Because if you don't, 2030, 45% of women will be single and lonely and have childless. I need you to get what I'm trying to tell you. This right here is happening dominant in the black community. So this ain't something to parade around and get up here and talk crazy about. Even Steve Harvey had to look at this woman and say, what are you talking about? Why would you say you don't do none of this? He need him to clean. Women want men to play women roles. But when it comes to anything of protection, they want him to be that too. I need you to make your mind up what it is. Women today are really confused. They don't really know the truth. You see? But you, listen to me. But you as a man, you can't be confused. You're supposed to lead the situation to understanding. And you're not looking for somebody to tell you what you ain't doing. You're looking for a helpmate and a teammate so you can rock together and grow together. That's what that really means. So that's what a wifely duty is. That's what a relationship requires. There's no difference. So are you with the right one? So I ask you again, are women today relationship material? Is women today relationship material? Listen to me, my people. That was my final thoughts. Listen to me, baby. Welcome to the morning show. Hi at your peace. Keep sending me them videos, them letters, them posts. We can talk about it. I'll be back. Why? Because the work is not done. I mean, I know you saw this crazy shit. We just getting started. You see? Eventually, you know, if you stick with something and you don't bend, you don't fold. My goal is to get us to one place, one mind, one body, togetherness. You see? Listen to me, my people. And like my Uncle Red Pill said, big bang! Walking to the morning show. Chantrell, everybody that came out on the live, I appreciate y'all so much, baby. I see y'all in the live. You ain't got to come in. Just sitting there, I see you. I want to make it make sense, you hear? Like I always say, baby, walking to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, baby. Please be safe out there on your destination. We got to make it all make sense. God bless.